How are you all? Welcome back to our online class. Today is Friday, 8th January 2021. Sixth class we will be doing which lesson, children? Simple electric circuit. We have started first part of it. Today we will continue with the second part of the lesson. Switch. Even in our house, in the school, hospital, we see switches like electric switch. We know it on means the light electricity comes, off it goes on. It is everything is not in the switch, it is connected with the wires inside, isn't it? With the power, with the circuit, transformer, everything, electric switches are connected. We'll see in detail one by one. In electric engineering, a switch is an electrical component that can disconnect or connect the conducting path in an electrical circuit, interrupting the electrical current or diverting it from one conductor to another. Got it? An electrical switch serves the purpose of controlling the flow of electric current within a circuit. If an electric switch is a device that interrupts the electron flow in a circuit, switches are primarily binary devices, either fully on or off, and light switches have a simple design. When the switch is turned off, the circuit breaks and the power flow is interrupted. Circuits consist of a source of power and load. It can be used to both inhibit the flow of current or to initiate it. Got it, children? And the torch. Everyone have torches in our home, isn't it? How it works? What are the importance of these torches when the current goes? The internal, what all are the wires and electric devices connected? We'll see now. The main switch is one of the part of control panel which has a large impact on progressing a project and applies or disconnects the power of control panel. An electric switch is any device used to interrupt the flow of electrons in a circuit. Switches are essentially binary devices. They are either completely on, closed, or completely off, the open. A torch is a practical example of simple electric circuit which we use every day in our hands. It is an electric device that emits light. It consists of bulb, electric cells, a switch, a reflector, and a cylindrical shape casing bulb. The bulb emits the light when the electric current flows through its filament, connecting the torch bulb to the cell. For this, what all we need? You need to attach the wires to the two ends of the cell. The positive pole of the cell should be connected to the positive terminal of the bulb. Similarly, the negative pole of the cell should be connected to the negative terminal of the bulb. Clear? Now the torch. Torch is a practical example of a simple electric circuit. It is an electric device that emits light. It consists of bulb, electric cells, a switch, reflector, and a cylindrical shape casing the bulb. A bulb emits light when electric current flows through its filament. What are the parts of torchlight? We'll see now. Batteries. When activated, the batteries are the power source for your light, for your torch. Case, the tube that houses the parts of the torch, including the batteries and lamp, is a light lamp. Contacts, switch, reflector, switch, and lens, and the batteries. are a source of energy for the torch. Chemical energy is stored in the battery, which is changed into electrical energy and then light energy as the light glows. An electric circuit is a pathway that allows electricity to flow or a system that allows electrical energy to move. When the switch of the torch is on, it allows contact between two contact strips, which begin a flow of electricity. This power is from the battery. The reflector transmits the light rays from the lamp. Got it, children? Creating a steady beam of light, which is the light you see emitting from the torch. What all torch has? Plastic casing, metal switch contacts, light switch you can see in the diagram, metal spring and C-sized cells which are connected in series, lamp contact, lamp filament and the reflector. Is it, children, okay? Electricity to easily flow are called conductors. One type of metal, copper, is most often used for electrical wires since it is very easy to bend and is inexpensive to mine and produce wires from it. Which metal? Copper is a good conductor. Materials that do not allow electricity to pass easily through them are called insulators. Now see the definitions, examples. The conductors and insulators are the types of material. One of the major difference between conductor and insulator is that the conductor allows electricity, that is current or the heat, to pass through it, whereas insulator does not allow the current to pass through it. Glass, rubber, oil, ispat, figure glass, porcelain, ceramic, quartz, there is other energy to pass through it. These are good conductors. Now see the diagram there, it will be more clear to you. Conductors allow energy to pass. Spoon, glass, thermal energy, electrical energy. Insulators, slow energy transfer, the glass, wood and all. 10 electrical conductors are silver, gold, copper, steel, sea water, aluminium, mercury, steel, iron, sea water. And insulators are which keep the electricity from leaving power lines. Glass, plastic or ceramic insulators high up on power poles keep electricity from traveling down the pole to the ground. Rubber or plastic insulation around the cords keeps the electricity in the wires and prevent them from getting a shock. Identifying the conductors and insulators. How do we identify them? Now how do we identify the conductors and insulators? Conductors conduct electricity very easily because of their free electrons. Got it? Whereas insulators oppose electric current and make poor conductors. Some common conductors are copper, aluminium, gold and silver. Whereas some common insulators are glass, air, plastic, rubber and wood. Thomas Alva Edison realized that the problem with Swan's design was the filament. How he discovered the bulb? A thin filament with high electrical resistance would make a lamp practical because it would require only a little current to make it glow. Got it? He demonstrated his light bulb in December. Whereas Benjamin Franklin, he introduced electricity. But his experiment only helped establish the connection between the lighting and electricity, nothing more. The truth about the discovery of electricity is a bit more complex than a man flying his kite. It actually goes back more than 2000 years back. We'll finish this for the topic for today's the homework. Note down the homeworks, all of you. What is torch? Second one, what are insulators and conductors? Thank you, children. Assalamu alaikum. See you in next class. Send the homeworks by 5.